Hi, this is Paige, and I am back. Finally, sorry about the absence. My kid was sick. Again. This will probably continue to be a problem until, obviously, he gets his tonsils out, because they're the things holding all those icky germs. But only 17 days left. Whew, yeah. Yay! Not that I'm thrilled that my kid is undergoing surgery at age 5. This doesn't make me happy. What makes me happy is that he will hopefully no longer be sick all the time, because it's hard on him. But anyway, I am here, at least for now, and right now I am doing a review of the BBC original series Doctor Who. We are only doing the first season, as the first season is the only one that stars Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. For those of you who do not know the premise of Doctor Who because you've been under a rock for the past 30 years, seriously, the show originally came out in like 1963. Which is possible. I had a lady at work the other day ask me what a lightsaber was. It is a man, an alien, a Time Lord, the last of the Time Lords, traveling through space and time in his blue police box from 1962. Yes, it is a phone booth. It is exactly what it looks like. Yes. And it is literally a time machine. It has a chameleon circuit that is supposed to scan and adjust so that this device blends into its surroundings, and then it turns into a police box. Every time. It's broken. That is the TARDIS, which is practically a character in and of herself. TARDIS stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space, which basically means it's bigger on the inside. The main characters in this first series, which is what they call seasons in Britain, stars Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor, and I thought he did a fabulous job. Or, I thought he did fantastic. And give him 5 stars. He was witty. He was surprising. He was everything the Doctor should be and more. He only signed on for 1 series because apparently he decided, I'm gonna try TV, and then he decided he didn't like it. So. But he got a wife out of it, so good for you, dude. Billy Piper plays Rose Tyler, who is the Doctor's companion. Noel Clarke plays Mickey Smith, who is Rose's boyfriend, and he's kind of a little selfish little prat. Mickey the Idiot, as the Doctor calls him. It also stars Camille Coduri, I believe is how you say her name. If I mispronounced, I'm very sorry. As Jackie Tyler, she's Rose's mom. She's sort of this naive yet jaded middle-aged woman. She does not trust the Doctor as far as she could throw him, and you can't blame her because this is not a trustworthy man. He will be the first person to admit that. Out of all of them, Noel Clarke, 4 stars. I did not really like his character a whole lot, but he did well with what he was handed. These are 19, 20-year-old kids. They're gonna be me. Because we're all like that when we're that age. Rose is similar, but she is a good foil for the Doctor. She is naive to his cynicism. She is optimistic to his pessimistic. She's happy to his dark. It's a good contrast, even though sometimes she really irritated me. My husband really liked her. Oh, she's great! No, she's okay. Anyway, moving on from Rose. Well, not moving on from Rose, because I give Billy Piper 4.5 stars. She did a good job with what she had to work with. Towards the end of this season, you meet one of my all-time favorite characters from Doctor Who or any of its spin-offs. Captain Jack Harkness, played by John Barrowman. He is an omnisexual guy from the 51st century, a former time agent turned to a life of crime. Or at least a life of opportunity. He's an opportunistic SOB, he really is. And the end of the season, for those of you who really study Jack's character, will shock the hell out of you. Because he goes from me to God, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna. Because it's for the good of everyone. That guy. It is an interesting contrast. It is an interesting character development, and John Barrowman, actually, I don't think they could have gotten anyone to play Captain Jack Harkness the way he did. So, I give John Barrowman 5 stars. Jackie Koduri, 4 stars. She did well with what she was given. For those of you who are fans of the previous series of Doctor Who, you see Sarah Jane Smith, played by Elizabeth Sladen. She passed away, I believe, earlier this year, so condolences to her family and everything. It was very, very sad. She was very young. I believe she was only 64, so that was kind of tragic, but she did a fabulous job with her Doctor Who appearance, with her previous Doctor Who appearances, and with her spin-off show, The Sarah Jane Adventures, which was geared more toward preteen, teen set. It's really cool. If you have kids that age, or if you still pretty much are a kid that age, or really are a kid that age, I suggest you check it out. It's pretty good. You see a lot of the characters, a lot of the species from Doctor Who. It's well worth checking out, and so is Doctor Who itself. A lot of you who watch the older show will recognize some of the villains, the Daleks, the Cybermen.
Woohoo! Favorite.
I like the Daleks. Exterminate. And then you, of course, have the newer villains, the Nestine duplicates, the Jadoon, all kinds of cool stuff. It is entertaining, it is witty, it is fast-paced. It will draw you in and hold you there, whether you want it to or not. The makeup effects are good, the special effects are pure camp. Kind of reminiscent of the special effects in the old original Star Trek series, but better done. Just saying. They're cheesy, they're meant to be. It's okay. It has humor, it has drama, it has tragedy, it has happiness. It has everything you require of a major drama, with some aspects of fantasy, science fiction, everything. This is a potluck dinner. Overall, I give the first series of Doctor Who 4.5. Well done, entertaining. What more can you ask for? And that is all of my thoughts on Doctor Who. I believe next we are doing Captain America. And just on a personal little side note here, something that made me happy. They have taken off the menu at whatever studio this is, I forget already, the next 2 Snow White and the Huntsman movies. There was supposed to be a trilogy. Now they're just doing The Huntsman, starring Chris Hemsworth, because they've apparently figured out, finally, that not only is he a better actor, he'll probably bring in more money in the long term and less crappy reviews. And here's a little question for you, kind of a little quiz, maybe a poll. Who is your favorite Doctor? Who's your favorite companion? Personally, I vote for Amy. But that's just me. I love Amy. Of course, in order to have Amy, you have to have Rory. Amy and Rory are my favorite companion. And of course, if you liked that video, leave a comment if you have something you would like to see reviewed. A product, a movie, a book. I will hopefully be getting some book reviews done as soon as I have time to read one. Or a movie. Movies are good. We like movies. They only take 2 hours. Just kill me now.
We're at 17 minutes.
Well, good. We have 2 videos. We have a blooper reel and the actual video, which is probably only 6 minutes long. Overall, 5 stars. Anyway, it's good. It's entertaining. It's witty. I think I already said all of this. Sorry, fish. Sorry. And that is pretty much all of my thoughts on the first series of Doctor Who. If the next video takes this long to film, I will probably kill myself. Will you stop it? Seriously, this man is as helpful as a rubber crutch. Thank you, little man!
Inflection.
Shut up.
Project your voice.
You are not helping! It stars... Shit. I'm retarded. I'm an idiot. For those of you who don't know the premise of Doctor Who, because there's a ladybug on the back of this chair.
I'm making it.
Oh my god! Woo! Let's try this again! Anyway.